This is Amal Shaw Nelson's 2022 NHD project, Debate and Diplomacy. And this is how the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League wrongfully ended. In this documentary, I'm going to prove that the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League shouldn't have been disbanded. The debate in this topic is that in 1943, most of the players in Major League Baseball had to go to World War II to play games to entertain the soldiers and serve in war. Players like Yogi Berra, who was an amazing baseball player, he was a great catcher and a great hitter. Joe DiMaggio, who was one of the greatest hitters in baseball. Jackie Robinson, and the great Ted Williams, who was the best hitter in baseball. They all had to go fight in World War II. Many people love these players, and many people still do. People would probably pay tickets just to see one of those players play. Now, the diplomacy is that they created the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, an all-girls baseball league. That league ended in 1954 when the soldiers got back from war.
At the time, did you have an awareness that you were pioneering as a feminist in a sense, or a female athlete? Mm-hmm. And now that you have a chance to look back, do you see that you were?
I don't know how many thought that, because it was we were put into it, we were focused, and we loved it, and we were so happy to be doing it that I don't see, maybe those who did not have as much as I did in Forest Park, I had no limitations. They maybe felt like they were pioneering. I did not think I was pioneering because I always did it. But as I look back now, we absolutely opened doors. And I think the movie, even though it was 92, it should have come a lot sooner to help some of the causes. And I think it helped men too. It helped young men, I think, believe in themselves and do more than they've ever done.
This was an amazing experience for all of the women who played in that league, and they definitely will want to keep playing professional baseball.
Just one moment that will last.
World War II had just started 4 years before the AAGPBL was formed, and many MLB players had to either go to war to serve or play exhibition games to entertain the soldiers. Philip K. Wrigley noticed that they weren't making as much money as they usually do. Wrigley also noticed that they were running out of players, and he worried this would continue. His solution was to create the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. Players came to tryouts, and they tried their hardest and either made the AAGPBL or they didn't. No in between. Wrigley made the league a non-profit. The women which were accepted into the league got paid a very good amount of $45 to $85 a week. This was a lot of money for the 1940s, and they, in many cases, made more money than their parents do, even if they have a very skilled job. At first, the league was named the All-American Softball League, but by the end of that season, the league would be renamed to how we know it as the AAGPBL.
Sometimes I wish I could always be with you the way we used to do. Oh, now and forever I will always think of you.
Philip K. Wrigley had softball teams play on MLB parks to replace the MLB players, since they didn't have enough players, of course. And the first season of them playing on the MLB fields, they used a real baseball and also pitched overhand, and started actually playing baseball and not softball. Within the 12 seasons that the AAGPBL was standing tall, over 600 women played in this league. This just shows how many women wanted to play in this league and how many people made it. This proves that many women wanted to play baseball, but they never were able to and could only play the next best thing, softball. But luckily, Philip K. Wrigley created the AAGPBL that was temporary until the soldiers got back from war. Philip K. Wrigley actually did not come up with the solution for an All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. His committee did.
It's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game. For it's it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
When the league was disbanded in 1954, everybody thought that was just the end of women's baseball. Well, the short answer is no. No, it wasn't. The AAGPBL changed how young women thought about sports and have inspired them to play sports. The year after the league was disbanded was when women's basketball was formed. This was because many women were inspired to play sports and that they wanted to play and they fought for it. Women are now playing college baseball and in the Olympics. In 1900, when women could play in the Olympics, only 22 women participated with a total of 997 players. In the 2018 Olympics, a whopping 1,204 female athletes participated. The number of women has spiked from 1900 to 2018. This proves that the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League should not have ended. I have evidence from women playing college baseball to actual players from the AAGPBL showing that they enjoyed or even loved playing, and they would like doing it again or it had opened doors for them. The league was made temporary when it shouldn't have been temporary. Yes, it would cost a lot of money to make new stadiums, but I think it could happen.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.